gets dropped, tries to recover his feet, and just goes to war, basically with no legs, and finds a way back into the fight, and then walks onto one. So it's heavyweight boxing, and that's the dangers of this fight. We said before, you know, Frank was talking about Hagler Hearns. I mean, you know, it takes a lot of beating that kind of fight, but it was a thriller. And, you know, we just felt that maybe the tide was about to change, but you have to give Daniel credit. I'm going to pass the mic to AJ. I've explained you wanted to come and do this. I told you not to, but you always do it. We're not going to take questions, but you wanted to say a few words.
Firstly, always walk with your head high. We took a shot at success and we came up short, unfortunately. We rolled the dice, man, for the third time. There's 13 world title fights. Not everyone's been successful, but everyone's been fun and entertaining. We're trying to create history for British boxing, and I think we're doing that. And also, I appreciate all the press, media. The fans aren't here, but I thank them through you guys. I'm sure you guys will let them know that we're appreciating their support. And probably you're asking, do I still want to continue fighting? Of course I want to continue fighting. That's what I said is, we took a shot at success and we came up short. And what does that mean now? We're going to run away? Or we're going to live to fight another day? And that's what I'm a warrior. And also, before I finish, we have to give credit to our opponent as well, Daniel. Even though when I sign up to fight opponents, I don't really like him in my head anymore. But now it's done. I take my hat off to him and say, well done, Tim and his team. And also thank you to my team as well for the way they prepared me. There was a few mistakes in there, but that's the name of the game. Fine margins can cost you at the top level. So thank you. Is that all good? That all good?
Yeah.
Thank you guys again. Much appreciated. God bless.
Right. I knew he'd want to stay. I told you. Thanks, AJ. Guys, carry on if you...
Ben, question to you. If there is a rematch, if you're in his corner for said rematch, what do you think AJ needs to do to try and win back that belt or just beat Daniel?
Like I say, we'll have to go back and review it because he knows what he needs to do. There was nothing that Daniel done that shocked us. That we was expecting him to do those things. Preparation did go well. We prepared well. So we'll have to go back and look at that, you know. Of course, now we have that fight to look at. Of course, I already know there's a couple of things adjustments that could. When situations occur, there's more than one way to skin a cat. So perhaps some of the ways that we was looking to skin that cat, maybe there's some better options of how to try and tackle those scenarios and situations. So yeah, of course, you know, we'll be straight at looking at and reviewing that and looking at what we can do better to help AJ be better.
Do you still think it's a winnable fight?
Yeah, of course. Like Eddie, look, he got off to a shocking start and still not nearly won the fight, but you know, we're still in the fight after such a bad start. And I'm just very, very proud of what he showed in there after such a bad start against such a young, strong, hungry fighter like Daniel Dubois. A terrible situation to be in. I'm not saying a lot of fighters would quit in a sense of asked to be pulled out, but a lot of fighters wouldn't keep trying to fight the way that AJ did. So I'm just really proud of him for that.
Ben, what were you saying to him in between the last couple of rounds? I know would have all been happening so fast. And was there ever a time in your mind when it came across that he might actually be too tough for his own good and you would have to intervene at any stage there? Yeah,
of course you have to keep that in mind when a fight's going like that. So it's something that you have to keep in your mind and be aware of. Going into the last round, like I already explained, he come back to the corner. He said, "These are the moments we live for, tough moments." And spoke about rolling the dice. He rolled the dice and hurt Daniel, but was just a little bit reckless in terms of his application right in the final moments. But you know, there was issues that occurred way before that situation, so that wasn't the main issue. But it's just obviously it was the final issue.